Good morning, dear students. Welcome in social science class. Dear students, we have started our chapter 8 of geography, that is life on the earth, where we have already discussed about the hot deserts. Now we are going to switch the next topic, the cold desert, that is Ladakh, lies in India, the northern part of India. So here we have the topic Ladakh, having the capital Leh. A cold desert experiences low temperatures and low atmospheric humidity so that there is scanty vegetation. It is always like whenever we are talking about the cold desert, it is always observed that whenever we go highs or we go towards the high altitude, temperature always low and atmospheric humidity also low just because of lack of sunlight or heat. Ladakh is situated in the northern eastern part of Jammu and Kashmir. If you want to see that, look at here in the map. Here, this is your location, Jammu and Kashmir, and here we have the northeastern location, Ladakh, this one, having the capital Leh. Ladakh is situated in northeastern part of Jammu and Kashmir, and it is a small region which known as one of the coldest deserts in the world. Ladakh is surrounded by lofty means high and a very uh, densely we can say that high mountains ranges. Its elevation is about 3520 meters above from the sea level. When we are checking it or when we are observing from the sea base, it is about 3520 meter above. Ladakh is situated at very high altitude. Altitude means heights, and is covered with snow for many months. The temperature is very low for a major part of the year because half of the year it will be a snowfall and it is a rain shadow area. Instead of rain, always snow is getting by these areas, and the average annual rainfall is only about 8 centimeter. And we were talking if we're talking about the hot desert, they are also receiving less than 20 centimeter, but in cold deserts they are only receiving 8 centimeter rainfall because temperature is quite low. Whenever the droplets are reaching towards the earth surface, then what happened, they are just getting freeze while reaching towards the earth surface because it lies in the rain shadow area of the Himalayan ranges. Also this is your rain shadow area. The trees are less, and this was also main reason for the less rainfall as well. Next, we have vegetation here is very scanty, very less, and is found only in valleys and sheltered areas where people are living and where life is possible in such a harsh climatic conditions. Only those plants grow here which require very little water, like willow tree is very important vegetation. We can say there are forests, we can say the trees which are mainly used for making cricket bats are found in these areas. The common animals here are sheep, mountain goat, look at the picture here, mountain goat, all right, and yak. They are using these animals for their livelihood as well as for their transportation also. The soft wool of the mountain goat is used for making expensive pashmina shawls also. It is quite expensive shawls in such regions. The yak is one of the most important animals as it gives milk and is also used for transportation. It has a thick fur to protect it from the extreme cold that we have already discussed in previous chapter, that why such animals who are living in polar regions or in high altitudes having a thick fur on their body, because it protects them from the extreme cold which is found in such a high climatic conditions or harsh climatic conditions. The main river of Ladakh is Indus. Population is mainly concentrated near the river banks. It is always observed, or we know that whenever the habitation is there or population is there, they are always concentrated near the river banks just because for their facility. A majority of the people follow Buddhism there because uh, the people, those who are living in high altitude, mostly they are preferring Bodh religion. If we are talking about the Lahul Spiti of Himachal, they are also the followers of Buddhism. In earlier times, this region was accessible only through some passes like Karakoram Pass and Jojila Pass. These are the specific passes. Passes means a way by which the distance from one mountain to another mountain has been covered by the people. That is called pass. But with the opening of Srinagar Lower Road, highest road, this has been open for the rest of the world, and the distance can also be reduced for the other area. Agriculture is main occupation of people of Ladakh because other occupations are not possible here. Only people are depending on their cattle and the other animals which they are rearing there. After 85%, sorry, about 85% of the population is engaged in it, and low rainfall and poor soil permit also not growing uh, able to grow them a good quality or kind of agriculture. Only one kind of or a single crop they can grow during the summer season, and otherwise in winters and on other even odd seasons they are not able to grow crops just because of harsh climatic conditions. Only summers are getting one or single kind of crop. The land is covered with snow and they are not able to grow the different crops throughout the year. Only one season is suitable for them. The important crops like barley, millets, and beans, they are the coarse grains because these grains or these crops required less water. People also grow fruits like apple, walnut, and apricot. Such kind of dry fruits are only grow in such kind of cold climatic conditions. They cannot grow in high temperature areas. They always grow in low temperature areas. And if we were talking about might be you all have seen that movie also, Three Idiots, where the real story is telling about Funsuk Bangro that also belongs to Leh the Ladakh, and also using different techniques to engage different people in different activities so that they can earn their livelihood instead of other activities or other economic ways. No other options they have, only the rearing of cattle and how they can use them in different manner also. So all those things they are learning there, and they are earning their livelihood also. So this was all about today's topic, life in temperate grasslands. We will do in next video about the prairies and about the wells. Thank you.